Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Now we are going to study a kitchen menu, a form of flyer meant to showcase a kitchen menu. First and first, we delete the given text and then very quickly color our background dark. We color it black and go out to import from the gallery, particularly the folder meant for the purpose of the kitchen menu, as you can see here. Our model flyer. This is the kitchen menu given to us by the kitchen called Sky Kitchen. They want us to make a kitchen menu for them, a new kitchen menu for them that looks more or less like their old kitchen menu. But they say we should not use their website because they no longer use websites. They will only be using phone number. So very quickly we start. We start by bringing in the shapes. And each shape should be colored accordingly. For we to perfectly do everything as it should be done, we should make our assignment proportionate to the screen so as whatever shape we are looking at, we will be perfect. Although they want a new flyer, since they gave us the specification, we can easily give them the new flyer they want. Now we copy this shape, we reduce it, so that it is not bigger than the old one, and bring it, let's say, to this point. So unlike other flyers, unlike the old flyer, this new flyer, we've already made a sketchwork of it. It is going to look like this one, the one by the left in this folder, this one. So we will very quickly bring in each of the plates before we arrange them to give us the shape we need. Perfect. So every time we bring in a plate, we stroke it white like this and try to make the shape proportionate to our given shape. To our given shape. Let's push it to the front so that we are not wrong. And very quickly we go back to fetch the other dish. But these are not typical African foods. Yes, that is so. Any graphic designer should be ready to mimic the culture of any place, because your market is a digital market. We are adding stroke, not shadow. And at the digital market, you are accessible by more than 1 billion from all corners of the world. Whatever the culture of a person, he can access you. And when he finds you, he will not decline to work for them. Next, instead of bringing anything from the all flyer here, no, we patch out this plate without background. You can see here by the left of the all folder we are having a dish, but this dish has background, and in its surrounding there are other dishes. It is the photo that this kitchen, SKY kitchen, gave us to put in the place of the wine. So we remove the background of the photo here, and so we are now bringing in the one without background, this one, so that we will make the last part of the assignment, that is putting down the last dish. But first of all, since this has no background, we should create its background before we can post it the way we posted the other two dishes. So we fetch a shape and make the shape a black shape after activating color. Then we put forward the dish and place the dish just above it, just on top of it, like that. And then we match them. They are one now. We match them. Having matched them now, they are a dish, just like the rest of the dishes. And then we emboss them. We stroke the picture like this. So we push it until it is like the rest of our dishes in size, a small rectangle. This small rectangle is then placed where it should be placed, here, like this. So here we have created the necessary layouts. What remains is the particular name of each of the dishes, because Sky Kitchen is interested in the name of all its dishes, its common dishes. So this is Irish hamburger. We'll make it yellow. And then we'll make it a little large. Let's make sure that these are put properly. When we copy this text and edit it, pizza, and then copy it again and write green chicken. Green chicken. But green chicken is like this. So having written this, we now write another message that this company wants us to write for them 24 hours of delivery, enjoy, exclamation mark. This is one of their messages. We put it down, we enlarge it, we change its color to red, dark, or rather pink. We change its font to, let's say, Amrestla, and then we put another text, but this text is the brand SKY kitchen, then in small letter the text makes the difference as content in their all flyer. So these are the necessary texts. Then we put another text, and this one is a text call to order, and then here their phone number 1 2 3 4 5 6 8 9. Okay, this is their phone number. Okay, and then their location 14 LE Hester Street, New York City. 14 LE, Helter Street, New York City. New York City. Then ourselves will put our own text, that is by AGM graphics, and then we keep this text around here. So far so good. We have put almost everything. Then we can put away this and try to create the actual color. For our new flyer. What is this actual color? That is what we have seen already from our sketch. You will see that today's class is going haphazardly. Yes, that's some time how the work should look like. That's 2. So let us make everything that's 2. 32. Sometimes it is just afterwards that you will come back to correct everything and put them properly. This one should also come back to 32. Alright, so immediately after this, we put in the photos which I showed you earlier, telling you that they are the photos we should be using on the new flyer. This photo should be sent to back and enlarged appropriately. What we should do here is to reduce the line spacing for Hans Berger. The line spacing here. And then pitch it down. And press OK. Then our kitchen, we use a relative position and push it up. If we bring it like here, I think it would be appropriate. And so we increase its size until it can be seen good, like this. Then we go down and change its color. Which color are we giving it? We are going to give it an ash color, surprisingly. And we will come back to it again and change its fonts. Which font? The top writing will have chunk 5 and the below writing will have a fancy font that is referred to as Alex Brush Regular. That is, this is the font. And if you look at it well, the fonts look more or less like the date palm leaves in the background. And that is the beauty of what we are trying to create here. And we emboss them. After embossing them, we then add shadow to them. We add shadow to them. After adding shadow to them, no stroke, but only shadow. We don't know. But when we add shadow to them, in embossing, we should increase intensity by reduce ambient light and reduce spectacular oddness and reduce bevel, and it would be a different thing. So the writing can now be seen. Sky kitchen. The taste makes the difference. Okay, for the text makes the difference, we change color. Let's try changing the color to the color of our text at the bottom. And then after that, we press OK. We go back to embossing because some amount of light is required. And then we press OK. Then we come back to stroking. No, we are not stroking. Then what do we need to come back to? I think we should come back to bolding and try to bold the small writing and see. Yes, it is a little out. So very quickly we go down and fetch not text. Very quickly we go back and fetch the other photo from the given folder from which we are supplying all that is required by fetching this photo. Having fetched this photo, you will notice that today we did not press square because that is not required, and so we push this photo to back and stretch it to the size of what we want to create. Every time we should make sure that no stone is left unturned in either placing a photo or adjusting the photo to the appropriate height. So here we try to make everything to agree to our creation by, first of all, here we will need to make something black, make by AGM black, and leave the rest the way it is, and make call to order black, and leave the rest the way it is. And this kind of street things here, we reduce the size a little bit and then position it properly. And this one too, we reduce the size. Here we really need to reduce the size and then position it properly. Okay, then what else do we need? The fonts of the text at either sides of the bottom of the flyer is not correct. The correct font is chunk 5. And here too, the same font was applied. We have put these fonts now as we should put them. The next thing is to fetch out from the given folder that we call kitchen menu a location icon. We don't have a location icon in all parts of our office. Therefore, we will try to fetch it from here. Let's press square and make it small, and then take it down and make sure that it has helped us in catching this place because it is needed. It is needed. What do we do to this? We crop it. No, it won't be cropped. Let us reduce its size. Reduce its size and just use position to put it there. I think we should still reduce more of the sides, especially the height. We leave it at 6 and we push it down so that it shows the location of this hotel. Maybe someone is in the United States and needs it. Thus, you will quickly come over to the address and purchase it. So, I think we are done here to some extent. I think we are done here. Therefore, I would like you to also make a flyer like this. Remember, every work we did or we are to do, you are also to do it on your part using the materials we gave you. Because AGM class in graphic design is largely a practical class. If you practice it, you might even end up doing a better thing than we did, because art is not a bulk of knowledge, but some comfort and conditioning. Just as you can see right now, while I am talking, I am trying to put some things in place which I did not put them initially. You ask yourself why, and you will always have the answers. Here I am subjected to maybe something. Maybe I want to finish it in time so that I can do something else. So remember, when you are working for someone, and I'm sure that by now you are enabled to an extent that you can even create something of monetary value. For someone. So when you do them, whatever they ask you to do them, you should be very careful. You should look at all sides of your work so that you don't end up running out to public with your private part uncovered. I mean, haphazardly or briskly while you have dressed carelessly. So you should look at everything and make sure that they are correctly put there. And after that, you press your save button. Save it as a project because you can come back for them sometime, and also save them as an image, and especially an image of a very high quality, so that you will go to your gallery and get your material saved as intended. So we have now saved it. Now if you go to our gallery and get out of the office folder, we will see it here as we have created it. Therefore, we are done with the creation of the kitchen menu. Thank you so much. Remember to subscribe to any channel from which we bring down to you lessons. See you in our next class.